And here we go. This is Luxley behind the microphone, keyboard, and mouse, and I am in Deepwind Gorge, which is an absolutely confusing place for the Alliance. Let me know if you like Deepwind Gorge. I happen to like it, but I think Alliance gets confused because there's more than one objective. So you can either run carts or you can capture nodes, so Alliance scratches their head and they Google it, and well, believe me, nobody Googles anything when it comes to BGs. I mean, I've seen people that have like 100, 150, 200 honor level, and they still don't know what's going on in BGs. So why did he just stun me and then go back into the middle of the fight? I don't know. But basically, I prefer to go where they're not, but if I don't follow the crowd, what ends up happening is I'm not part of the crowd, and then I end up on the wrong side of a 1v4 or 5, so I'm heading mid, and it looks like we have a little bit more firepower, so we basically took out half of them in mid. There's a couple of paladins bouncing around still, and this rogue, he's all dotted up, and this particular warlock, or in a World of Hurt, rogue is on the warlock too. I like that rogue. He's helping me out with my kills. And there's no free casting Citaholic. No. Oh, he rezzed. Warlock res, like, I'm not going to let the Alliance cap. Oh, I screwed up. I'll lose my job. No paycheck for you. So it looks like we have 2 bases. Horde have 1, and we have a cart in transit, which is good. So, I mean, there are 2 basic strategies here. One is you capture 2 nodes, and you try to capture carts. The other one is you capture 1 node, and you put a lot of focus on trying to capture cards. But if you have 2 nodes, you're in a situation where you only have to slow the other team up rather than just outright kill the guy that's carrying the cart. You just have to slow him up. But if you only have 1 base, like we have here in the majority of the time, we only have 1 base, but we're killing the guy with the cart each and every time. So they're not capturing any carts whatsoever, which really proves to be a win in a strategy that really hasn't been proven to win, but good execution of a bad strategy often is better than no strategy at all. Of course, I would have liked to have 2 bases the majority of the time. Thanks for playing, Mr. Warrior. He's dead. So right now it's a 3v2. I'm on the fortunate side of 3. I'm going to dot up the Hunter. I basically horrified him, get him out of the fight for a little bit. He pops some kind of heal, but it's, nope, now there's a rogue on him, and it's thanks for playing. Look at this guy's name, You know that name is available, right? I bet you each and every person I want each and every person watching this video to go on their server and see if they can create a tune called Yurr, Y-U-R-R. Or I'm pretty sure that the name is available, which really says a lot. So I just eat the fear, and now we're off and on our way. Gonna try to, somebody grab the cart again. Now the problem is they're grabbing the cart, which is helping them. I don't know why the bear stopped. Don't be afraid of the paladin. He's already committed to go the other way. You're a bear. You shouldn't be afraid. There you go. Go cap. Finally. Jeez, I don't know what he was waiting for. Was he waiting for an invitation? Well, now the paladin is stuck on like the wrong side of a 1v4. He's got a demon hunter, and oh yeah, he's dead. Thanks for playing. Now, is this guy going to go? No, he's not going for the flag. He kind of knows that's a bad move. Too many of us hanging around. Just hanging around. So it looks like the Horde have 2 bases. We have 1. But we've been capping, and the Horde really haven't. We've been basically stopping them from capping, period. Like I said before, if you have 2 bases and the opposing team has 1, you don't necessarily have to stop. You just have to slow. If you slow, instead of capping 4 cards, they'll cap 2, and that's usually enough for a win there if you can hold on to 2 bases. So I was basically ready to go to town on the mage, but he was in a cyclone. Now I'm going to hit the dispel, and we a little too late on the blessing. But flash a light, horrify. Guess what? You're dead. Thanks for playing, Mr. Paladin. Now the mage, cauterize, run away. Boy, you're fast when you're cauterized, aren't you? Dude, you don't have to run to the other side of the map or a different zip code there. Is that the same mage? No, I don't think it is. Oh, looks like I am sapped. Oh, that'll break the sap. You did absolutely no damage to me. Why are you jumping up and down and celebrating like you did something special? You did nothing. You did, there it is. Thanks for playing. Now we're definitely capping. Are there any other frenemies around? Of course, there's a rogue. There's always a rogue, right? Whenever you guys see a base and you think it's empty, you always have to assume there's a rogue, a feral, or some kind of hunter there. At least I do. Do you do that? If you see an empty node and you approach it, I always provide the assumption that there's a rogue there or a feral. Now we got warrior coming. That was a charge, dead. Thanks for playing, derped. Oh, thanks for playing. Now we definitely have it. So now we're going to have 2 bases to their 1. So we're slightly behind, but now we have 2 bases. So we're going to gain some ground. Golf clap for me. Golf clap for my team. Even though I definitely won't see him again, and none of them are going to send me a Christmas card, I'm pretty sure. So, okay, Shadow Priest. You always have to beat the Shadow Priest when you're a Shadow Priest. You always have to beat the enemy team when they play the same class. It's just like bragging rights. So he's basically trying to run away. And there's a shaman. I think there's 2 shaman. Oh, one's a mage. Never mind. So we're dotting everybody up. We're heading to mid. Sagram. See, I've been dispelling him like crazy now. He's hitting mass dispel. So now, see, one thing I like about the sci-fi, he silenced me. You bastard, you. So do I have my silence? I do, but I want to see. There we go. See, I hit the Psy Fiend up, so he has a heal on him, but he's not getting much healing. Even his Vampiric Touch is being neutralized because of the Psy Fiend. That thing, I'm surprised more players just don't target that and kill it right away. It's got very low health. So now I'm going to stop messing around. We're doing something that's not urgent or important to do something that is urgent and important, which is help peel for my cart. I forgot what that box is called. Some kind of management box where you have 4 boxes, and one box says urgent and important. That's where you need to be in situations and battlegrounds, what's urgent and important. And then the other boxes really you don't worry about, except for maybe the important, not urgent box. The other 2 boxes are not important, not urgent, and the other the last box is something urgent but isn't important, which really makes no sense, but it's there anyway. This is like one of the worst rogues ever. I don't understand why he didn't try to finish me off, or at least do damage to me. He really just kind of stands there, gives up on the card, gives up on the fight, and Shadow Word Death, and it's thanks for playing. I don't understand. He should go back and play his main. Anybody want to give him rogue lessons, please feel free. I'm sure he doesn't have a lot of gold either, but you could get some gold and give him lessons. So now we have 1 base, they have 2, but as you can see, we have a cart that's in transit and we have a pretty good lead. But if we lose that cart, which we haven't been losing, and that's been the difference, even though most of the time, or at least half the time, we've only had 1 base. So it's Glacial Spike, whatever your name is, you're dead. Thanks for playing. Go, 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 go. Do not pass go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Mage is dead. Now we're back into fighting the Shadow Priest again. Somebody turned him into a frog, and he's dead. And it's thanks for playing. Okay, I see the Ring of Frost. It's an enemy Ring of Frost. Now it's gone. God, Shaman. I can't stand Shaman. What is it? What is his name? No of Control, I think it is. No, I don't know. Okay, so they got 1, 2, they got like 5 or 6 in mid, which really isn't a good idea to force the issue. But if we keep them busy here, they're not going to be going after our cart. So there's more than, there's a lot of people there. I don't know why I'm here. I must be very bored. But I guess if we, if you put the focus here, they're not going to have focus on the cart, and they're not peeling from here to help their cart guy, wherever he is. Thanks for playing, Mr. Paladin. Paladin's dead. Now the other Paladin, he lost his Avenging Wrath, of course, his bubble. Now he's going to run. Somebody please help, but Master Spell. He's going to get heals. Where's the healer? There's always a healer. Where'd he go? I know there's a druid all the way in the back. I bet you he's a healer. He has to be, because he wouldn't be up front unless he's not up front, basically. So that tells me he's not balanced. He's in the back. Healers are always in the back. Always in the back of the line. So looks like we have 1 base. They have 1 base. So now they got 2. And the cart. We got to get the cart back. So I'm just going to hide behind here for a second. Want to just There we go. See, this is where I wish I had Spectral Guys. It took me a bit to get out of combat. Spectral Guys, you could just hit it and you're out of combat. So here's the same fail for Fury War. I think he's Fury, who just keeps getting the cart and dying. Okay, Cyclone, I'll take it. The mage is blinded, but I want to kill him anyway, so screw it. Greater Pyro. No, that's a no-no. Can't do that. Sorry. Yep, you're horrified. Can't do it. So now I'm just going to stand up here and you see where my position is? I'm in a position where I can hit them and they can't necessarily hit me. And as a caster, you really kind of have to be in that position whenever you can. I don't know if it's experience, I don't know if it's logic, but it's just something that I learned to do over the years. Just being in a position where they can't necessarily attack me and I can still attack them. Or just be in a position where they don't expect you to be. Always be on the outskirts as a caster. And the downside of that is you're not going to get any heals because even your own healers are not going to expect you to be there, because most people expect everybody to be clustered in a given area and not playing on the outskirts or on the edges, so to speak. You got to be edgy if you're going to be a caster of some kind nowadays, because melee just have way too many gap closers and slows and snares. You know, they have a comment, they got a 30% snare, they got a 50% snare. Oh, and if that doesn't work, we got a 70% snare. So one way or another, we're going to stop you. We're going to stop you. So it looks like we're getting the cart back again. This has been the key to success, because we've done a terrible job of capturing and keeping nodes. I mean, capturing, we've done a good job. Keeping, we haven't done such a great job. But this could be the end here. This is pretty much it. We're gonna cap this last node. Who am I kidding? The last card, excuse me. And that'll be the end. Now I'm going to help. See, this is back in that box that I said, important and urgent. The key to victory is this cart. Or it's the cart. We capture the cart, it's over. So I'm heading to where I believe the cart to be. Yeah, there's the cart. He's like sneaking his way through. Paladins, we're at Paladin, doesn't know where he's going. Now I see there's just like all of them are converged because they know it's over. This is like, the fat lady singing and they know it. But it's too late, we win, game over, and it's thanks for playing. And this is Luxley. And I'm going to say, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or it is the evening, I want to thank you for watching and say, whatever it is by you, whatever day, whatever time of day, make it epic.